Hello everyone and welcome to the Sandbrook Adventures, where today we're here in Somerset for a visit to Wookey Hole.
I have never been here before, so I'm really looking forward to checking it out.
I've been here a long time ago, only once before, so I can't really remember loads about it. So we'll come and experience it. We're actually heading down to Glastonbury tonight for the annual carnival just down there, the Guy Fawkes Carnival, which is incredible. We're looking forward to it. We went last year and we had a great time, didn't we?
Oh, it was incredible. I can't wait to see that again.
So we're heading there tonight. We're only about 20 minutes or so from Glastonbury here, so we thought we'd come and check out Wookey Hole today and make a day of it. So come and join us as we go and check out this attraction and cover it on the channel for the first time. The roads are very windy when you're coming down here, so bear that in mind. But yeah, you've got quite a large free car park. Yeah, they've actually got accommodation here. Yeah, there's a hotel and I think they've got lodges somewhere as well. Yeah, look at the hotel, it looks quite nice. Obviously, you know, it's not really the sort of destination where you'd stay here for multiple days, but you have got a lot of other attractions nearby as well. So I think that's probably why they built the hotel, to be honest. Just more like a base for doing this and then other attractions in the area too. Oh, there's the lodges down there at the back.
They look nice.
Yeah, I like the little turret that there is on here as well. It's a bit wonky on the top. Is it designed like that on purpose?
Like a witch's hat.
It does look like a witch's hat. The Witch of Wookey. Yeah, the entrance is just over here on the right hand side. Yeah, very nice and scenic when you're driving down to here though. The Wookey Hole Hotel. There's the main entrance. Yeah, fun fact for you. This actually used to be owned by the Two Swords Group back in the 70s and 80s. Obviously the company that went on to own Alton Towers and Thorpe Park, Chessington, Madame Tussauds. So yeah, fun little interesting fact for you. Here's a look at the main entrance itself. Welcome to Wookey Hole, and you've got some quite magical music playing down here. And here's a look at the cavern itself just here. So yeah, looking forward to heading inside there. So our day ticket includes world-renowned caves, the museum that they've got here as well. There's a 4D cinema experience. You get a round of adventure golf. And of course you've got soft play for the kids, vintage penny arcades, and a walk through the Enchanted Valley to Dinosaur Grove. I know they have a circus here sometimes as well. I don't know if that's running today or not. But yeah, I do know that you do have a circus here sometimes. Yeah, it is a weekend when we are filming this. So yeah, you got the hotel there, the accommodation, and obviously you got like the mini golf, and yeah, it goes all the way down here. And I think the entrance to the caves is down there at the bottom. Let's go.
So we've both got our stickers on. We have to wear these for going inside the hole and while we're on site.
Hey.
And then we've got all the information and stuff on here with times of what there is throughout the day.
So yeah, last cave tour's at 3:15. We'll probably head down for the cave first, with that being the main event. Last 4D shows at 4. Yeah, there is a circus on at 1 and 2. So yeah, we'll go and check out the circus. Then of course you've got adventure golf, the mill restaurants, and then yeah, the attractions close at 4:30. Yeah, quite a lot going on. It was £24 for admission per person to come into Wookey Hole. This is quite quirky. So yeah, we crossed the road to head down to the cave. These little statues. I seem to remember these before. And they look quite old as well, don't they? Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been here. You're right there. See, what's quite interesting is that's why they give you a sticker, because you kind of go up to the ticket booth and then there's no like turnstiles, or it's not blocked off, is it? Like,
You're sort of walking free, aren't you? So
yeah.
if you've got the sticker on, they know that you've paid and you just wear that for the whole time that you are here.
Yeah, because the village itself is called Wookey Hole as well, which is really interesting. And then obviously we've got like a separate ticket which we show down for the cave itself, which is down in this direction. Somerset's a beautiful part of the UK though. It's always really nice coming down here, having a bit of an explore around. I'd like to go to Cheddar Gorge at some point in the future as well. Oh, look at him down there.
Wow.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's like the little dinosaur walkthrough that they've got. Oh, it's quite a steep incline that we've just been up there. Let's make our way down towards the caves. Look at him. What a beast. Yeah, I reckon that's where we exit. Is it down that way? We're going at the top here and then exit down the bottom and down into the dinosaurs and King Kong. And this is where we're heading, this way to explore the Wookey Hole Caves. School groups stay left, day visitors to the right. Don't think there'll be any school groups today, with it being a weekend, but you never know. It's a good system though, that, how they've got it set up. Obviously, it can get a bit congested sometimes, can't it, when you go to some of these attractions on busy school trip days, and if you're just like a general visitor, and then you've got big school groups. I think that's quite a good system, actually, having like the school group stay to the left and everybody else to the right. Here we go. It's going to be 11 degrees down there, low roof, 5.5 metre height walkway, 70 steps up and 115 steps down. And it's a 490 metre walk in total. How's that sound for you?
I'm knackered walking up that.
Let's go. It's like being back at Silver Dollar City. And we're just in the waiting area now here. Herbert Balch. Just there. Is that how I pronounce it? Balch. There we go. November 1869 to May 1958. An English archaeologist, naturalist and caver and geologist who explored the caves of the Mendip Hills and pioneered many of the techniques used by modern cavers. There you go. You see some different pictures just there as well. He's also the person that found the skeleton of the witch that cemented her legend in history. There we go. Yeah, the excavations of Wookey Hole from 1908, which led to the caves being opened to the public from 1927. Nice bit of information just there, making the most of it.
Got a nice waiting area here while we wait to go in.
There's a sign just here too. Yeah, this has been here since 1992. Very nice. Yeah, there's this little waiting area. You can buy a glow stick if you want. £2 each, cash only. Yeah, looks like we've got the Christmas lights up just here too. Yeah, this is the entrance down to the caves. There's no staff here or anything. I suppose you just wait for the tour guide to get back. Oh, there's the witch just up there. Wow, look at this. It's high all the way up there. Fantastic. Yeah, really looking forward to getting in here. And here we go, entering into the cave. Charlotte's up first. So it is a guided tour. It's going to take about 45 minutes, and of course I'll bring you some highlights throughout the video. Oh wow, look at this. Nice with the lighting just on there too, that looks good. Just got to wait on this gravelly area now for the tour guide. Oh, how cool is this? Come down here at the front, get some good scenic views, some more Christmas lights up there as well. Yeah, they've got like a Christmas event running. I don't think it's officially started yet, but obviously they've got some of the lights on just up there. Little lanterns.
Alright, thanks everybody. So welcome to Wookey Hole Caves. My name is Rain, I'm your tour guide today, and this tour is around usually 45 minutes. We may catch up with the group ahead of us. The rock will stick out at you left and right. It also gets low above your heads a few times, and the surfaces can get wet and slippery in random areas, so please be very careful. When you take photos and videos, keep the lights and flashes off of your devices so we don't accidentally blind each other at just the wrong moment and end up causing any accidents.
It's all the health and safety stuff done. Love the lighting shining on all the rocks. Oh wow, looks like we've come at an even better time to see all the lights as well. This is nice. Obviously we wouldn't normally have all these extra lights in here.
That's actually really young for a cave. We're one of England's youngest caves, but we are the largest one considering we are only 1 million years old. And that's because the water that made them was slightly acidic. So water went through the layers of the rock to carve out and create all the spaces we're going through. And as we're going throughout the showcase, you're going to see these pools of water around. They are all connected in areas you aren't able to see. So it's one long continuous river called the River Axe. And it's the same river that made these caves 1 million years ago. Today, it will leave the cave system and make its way to the sea, round about where Weston-super-Mare is. So if you drop anything in the water, that's where you need to go tomorrow to pick it up again. Now, we're first standing here in a cave called the Goat Herd. It's a strange name, but basically they found lots of goats here. And I'll talk a bit more about that later on. Now, this would have been the original entrance into the caves. So there's a series of passageway that went above and around us, and around the original, around the entrance. Sorry guys, a little bit off my mark today. Oh dear. There's a series of passageways that goes above and around. The entrances of those were around the entrance that we came through, so that wasn't the original entrance. They would have then gone off and either abseiled down directly into chamber 1, which was very scary to do in the dark, and just a little rope and nothing else. Or they could go through some really tight, small squeezes.
So there we go. 1 million years old, these caves. Really fascinating. Great tour guide. Lots of information. We're heading down the steps just here. You got to watch your head. Oh wow, look at that. So yeah, this is like part of the original entrance down into the caves. Let's lead down into this large chamber just here. Look at this, wow. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, I can't really remember much about this at all. Really pretty with all the spotlights on it all. Look how clear the water is as well.
Yes, it is what made the caves famous. So did anyone spot the clues as they were coming down? Yes.
I saw some pots.
Pots. Yes, that's exactly it. Pots used for potions. Potion bottles, cauldrons are all up there because it was this cave that was the home of the Witch of Wookey Hole. So it's this legend about the Witch of Wookey Hole that made the caves famous at one point in time. The story itself has been around for hundreds of years. There's been many different versions that have been told of the story. So usually she was a woman who lived up in the village, often described as a healing woman, and for different reasons had to come down and live in the caves. Either she was chased here by her fellow villagers, sometimes she was ill and she came down to hide from people, or she was just using the waters in her potions and elixirs. And the more time she spent down here in the caves, the more and more evil she became. They say either being corrupted by the caves themselves or growing bitter from the events that led her to be living down here. Either way, she started to put curses and hexes on the villagers, which of course they didn't like very much, so they went along to Glastonbury Abbey and asked for their help, and they sent a character named Father Bernard. Now this section of the story is a fairly recent addition to the story. So Father Bernard, he chased her down into her kitchen where we are standing now. So the other name for this cave is the Witch's Kitchen. Because a pointy witch's chin, the mouth is open and screaming, with a short stubby nose, one of her eyes, and her hair is tucked into a bonnet on the back of her head. Not yet the witch's hat you would expect. She also used to be holding a magic staff. But that got sawed off 250 years ago, and its whereabouts is currently unknown. Now, the first time anyone talked about this figure was in the year 1470, so it's a really old legend. At that point, it was just a woman turned to stone by the evilness of the caves. It didn't become a witch until 1627, and Father Bernard wasn't introduced for about a few years after that, a few years after 1627. So he's got his food bowl over there, he's looking up at you guys on the stairs, and in the 80s he was given the name Dougal the Rottweiler. Then you've got St. Michael's Mountain in here, also known as the Witch's Cauldron. You've got the Giant over here, and the Beehive. And then here you get your first glimpse of the River Axe. It's looking really nice and clear for you at the moment. Even in the summer, the water wasn't as clear as it is today, so it's really lucky that you're able to see like this. Okay, so you can follow me, and we will head through. It gets really, really low at this point.
So there we go. Really interesting about the legend of the witch just there. Turned to stone, and yeah, that's the witch just there. Turned to stone. That was a dog over on the other side. Love a good legend.
That's pretty the great, you know.
Gives you a good idea on the scale when you look at the boat just down there. Beautiful cave. This is just cavern one. Gotta watch me head. Oh, look at this. It is low. Blimey. When you're tall. It is beautiful. You're all right there? Oh, there's been drips on. Oh wow, look at this. Incredible. Wow, it is huge in here. Little bits of water just dripping in. I think the tour guide is fantastic, giving us lots of information about it all, and I love how she explained about the Witch of Wookey Hole and the legend just there.
The other name for this cave is the Great Hall because that's its highest point. It's about 70 feet high.
Wow.
Now this cave features 1 centimetre to form in our caves. The fastest it can take is 100 years for 1 centimetre to form. So if these are coming down from the ceiling, they are called stalactites. Well done. And if it's coming from the ground up, they are stalagmites. Nice, good job. If it's coming down the older ones from the 1600s. So the thing we're going to duck into next is called the witch's chimney because they believed it went to the surface. In actuality, it's 150 feet high and does not reach the surface. In fact, it's not even halfway at that point. We are the deepest underground as we are under the witch's chimney. It's called an avon, that's its technical name, and they're created as water pushes air into the rock. It punches into the rock, so it creates the space for it to hide. So this is where we're going to duck through now. So it's 2 ducking points. We're going to duck into the witch's chimney, look around for those apotropate markings, and then duck out again. So watch your head and
Here we go, ducking down. Ooh. Watch your head. Oh!
Probably a living organisation. It's just grow on stuff, innit? Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, it's huge in here. Look at this. Little plaque just over there as well. I'll go and read what that says in a minute. Imagine if all the lights just went off whilst we were down here. The witch is coming out.
So as the deepest darkest parts of the caves, this is where the scariest things would happen. Now both can actually be explained by the water level rising. So when it rains a lot, the water does naturally rise. Today we can control the water level a bit, so it doesn't happen much as it used to. So the first strange things happen due to the shape of this cave. You're able to see here it's a very circular shape. That's because it was carved out by a whirlpool. So there was so much water entering, it could leave again at the same rate. So it's like when you pull a plug up from a sink, the water spins round and around. And you can even see where the motion has carved out lines that spun round and around. And now it's left the round shape here, so the sound produced in this cave will do the same whirlpool motion. So it's a reverberation instead of a normal echo. And with a long continuous sound, it becomes an amplification effect, getting louder and louder. Now, this cave will produce sounds from the water level rising. It pushes, we'll test this together in a moment. So, the water pushes air out into this cave from the different passages. It creates a loud sound. It swirls round and around. People go 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And now we're going to try that really good one. Now we're going to go for a bit of a longer one together. 1, 2, 3. Cave dive. So there's nobody had gone cave diving before. Penelope Powell and Graham Balcom did so here on the 14th of July 1935. Now, Graham Balcom and Penelope Powell and another man named Jack Shepherd were practicing in a quarry nearby for a few months. They had gotten hold of some decommissioned sea diving gear that's really, really old, really outdated. And they were using other bits like old car parts, fire engines, oil barrels, ropes, all sorts to transfer it into something suitable for cave diving. It took them a few months. They went ahead with the first ever attempt was at Swildham's Hole. It was not successful. Their suits were literally too big for them to go inside, so they didn't get very far. Now luckily, Penelope Powell, she was the manager of the gift shop here at the time, so she pulled some strings and got them here instead. So that's why they set off from here. Now they went on the day.
There we go. Close look at the plaque for the first ever cave dive, 1935. Really interesting. And basically, they managed to get all the way through to some other chambers that are blocked off because of the water now.
That's the first thing you can get trust without.
Never mind a witch being down here now. I think Santa's been down here spreading some Christmas cheer. Look at this. Very nice. Yeah, she said that in the process of transitioning from their Halloween event into Christmas. Yeah, they're like, must do something for Halloween down here as well. That's pretty cool. Scare maze. So yeah, this passageway was built in the 70s, I believe she said. To bypass, obviously, the areas that were blocked now by the water. Very cool. Going over a little bridge just there now. 5.5 meters in height. Quite a drop down there. Oh, how cool's this? Oh, wow. Hello down there. The tour guide was telling us just there is an alternative route to go if you weren't able to go through this section. If you are coming here. Wow. Oh, it's tight down here, isn't it?
It is tight.
Very tight down here in the hole. Blimey. On my hands and knees crawling through here basically.
This must be what they use for that high road.
Ah, yeah, look at this.
All the fancies of that.
So yeah, we did see some signage like advertising like an adventure trail that you can do. So yeah, you go over that and all the way around here on the side. I guess the closest thing that we've done to something like that is, remember when we were at Shanghai Disney earlier in the year? And obviously it was all fake rocks, not real caves and stuff like this. But yeah, we did something similar where we were attached on. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. The moon up there. This is really cool. Huge chamber in here. Oh, there you go. All like abseiling equipment and everything in here. I'll get you booked in for next time we come down. If you fancy it.
No, I definitely don't fancy that.
I bet Halloween's good in here, you know.
Yeah, I bet it's spooky, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose they can't do anything too scary with it being, you know, like areas where you can hit your head and stuff. But yeah, very cool. Look at that in there. Any sign of the witch? Just casually strolling down through the caves. We're off to Chamber 20 down here now. Limestone cave, I believe she just said. Lots of information as we're making our way through. And yeah, we've got like a little museum to walk around at some point later. And yeah, a bit of an explore and see it all. And like I say, they have got a circus on here, which is on some days. And yeah, it looks like that is on today. So we'll check out the circus. Yeah, it's actually owned by a circus family, Wookey Hole now. Hence why they've got a circus performance here. It's huge down here. Massive. Wow, look at this. Chamber 20. Yeah, it's humongous. I don't remember it ever being this big last time I was here. Yeah, fantastic. And a close-up look here at this formation known as Merlin's Beard. What a shape, look at that. Really fascinating. This is where we turn around and start heading the other way, back towards the exit. I don't know if we have to walk all the way back in the same direction or if there's another way out. I guess we'll find out. What a fascinating cave system. Really enjoyed coming down here. Tour guide was fantastic. Lots of awesome information and facts. Yeah, she was telling us how there's some other parts of the cave what have yet to be discovered because they can't get there, you know, so they don't really know the extent of the cave system and how far it goes back. So yeah, that's really interesting. So as much as it's, you know, really fascinating with all the witch legend and everything, it's also very kind of mysterious with the caves as well. Fantastic. Ah, here we go, we exit to the left just here. That's another group, I think. Ah, I see, yeah, so that's like the exit. Yeah, that's another tour group going down to where we were just. Fascinating stuff. And the tour has officially come to an end. Yeah, we're just making our way to the exit now. The tour guys kind of just left us down there and put to our own devices here to follow this down in this direction. These different tunnels and yeah, really fascinating. I was expecting to climb up loads of steps, but no, it looks like we're going down. Oh, there's a gap just there in the side. Bit of artwork down here as we're exiting. Cave aged cheddar. Ah, yeah, so we saw something off to the side. I didn't get it in the video, but it looked like all cheese, but there you go. 3-hour cave experience, Wild Wookey, there you go. So that's what you can do, like abseiling and everything like that in the caves. Yeah, it was really interesting. What a fascinating tour. All inside there. Oh, feels weird coming back outside when you've been indoors for like 45 minutes. Down in the caves. What a stunning location though. Yeah, I reckon that's where you exit if you do that 3-hour tour. Come down this this zip wire here by the looks of it. You can see like the little hole just up there. And I reckon you zip down just over here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's a 3-hour experience that you can do. Maybe do that next time.
I don't think I could do that, you know. I really wouldn't fancy that. Like, I'm up for like high ropes course and stuff, but that looks scary. That does.
It does look scary. It does look scary. Well, there we go. That's our tour of the Wookey Hole Caves, and I really enjoyed that. It was actually a full 60-minute tour. She did say that it could take a little bit longer, and it was fantastic. Like, I really enjoyed that. Fascinating, especially with the witch there as well, and the legend with that.
That witch is very, very spooky. What I did like about that, they was giving you a fact along the way. The tour guide there was excellent. Like, you could ask any questions that you want, which really makes it.
Yeah, she was great, and at the end as well, she just kind of stood at the side and was like, if you've got any questions, just come over and ask, which was fascinating. But no, really enjoyed it. Tried to capture as many highlights as I could. I thought that all the big spotlights were really nice in there. In some of the areas in the Christmas lighting, you know, kind of ruined it a little bit, but it was nice to see it in some areas as well because it was quite pretty. But yeah, there's a couple of bits where actually it probably would be nice just with the spotlights, but obviously they are just temporary at this time of year. But no, really enjoyed it. It's a lot bigger down there than what I remember. Like, it's huge, like it goes really deep, and that's the thing, it's the exploration for that as well. The fact that, you know, they still don't really know how big that cave system is, because there's areas where they can't go any further. There's one of the areas where only 3 people have ever dived and they can't go any further, you know, so it's quite fascinating really how big that cave system is. But no, really enjoyed that. I thought it was fantastic. Obviously we've got other things to see here, but that's the main highlight, coming down to Wookey Hole and seeing the caves. Yeah, really good. I enjoyed that a lot. This water is so nice and clear as well. Look at that. See right down there to the bottom. That looks pretty deep. just there. Yeah, I thought that was really fascinating. I love caves and find it really interesting, all that kind of stuff, you know, so that was great. Hey! Got some cavemen and women just over there in this little side bit. That's what I like with here. They've probably turned it into an attraction, haven't they, you know? Lots of different things to see. It's a very magical and atmospheric music playing around here, and I think we're heading straight into the dinosaur section just down here now too. Yeah, I love a good cave to explore. Thought that was really, really good. Nice how it's a proper guided tour as well, instead of just kind of walking around on your own accord. Look at him just there. Massive gorilla. Just down here. Oh, look at that. Yeah, very atmospheric music now. Well, Wookey had the 3-hour cave experience. Last minute availability, yeah, look at that.
Scary, that.
Looks really interesting though, that. Yeah, and we've got this little hole down here. What's down there? You can hear water. There you go. Right, let's go have a walk through and see the dinosaurs just over here. I'm not too sure why this big gorilla's here really. He's not in with the dinosaur, he's just kind of here off to the side, but why the hell not? Wookey Hole. Here we go, we've got the Velociraptor just over here, and the Apatosaurus? Yeah, am I saying that right? I don't have a clue, my pronunciation's awful. I can say Velociraptor though. Velocicoaster, Velociraptor. Dinosaur, and yeah, you got the plaques. It's on the side with lots of information as well. Velociraptor, speedy thief. Yeah, that's what it means. Oh, people have got different stickers there. Different colour. Oh, I suppose they must have to change them each day. Still got my sticker on. Just about.
I was like, I've lost my sticker.
Oh no!
My bag.
Look at him up there hiding in the bushes.
He looks scary.
Yeah, he does. Fire! Oh, this is cool. Little den down there. Hyena den and badger's hole. Discover evidence that people were using fire at Wookey Hole 40,000 years ago. That's interesting.
Poor elephants.
Oh, look at him just down there. He's been attacked, I think. It's quite a good setting for all the dinosaurs here. We like the rough and rugged terrain that they've got around in this section. All around there on the sides too. Stegosaurus. Look at him just there.
Could do some movement.
Yeah, I mean, they're not animatronics, are they? They are just static figures. Some toilets down here. Yeah, there's no toilets in the cave, obviously, so make sure you do go. There's some in the car park, actually, so make sure you go to the toilet before you go into the cave. And we've got this ginormous woolly mammoth just here. And a T-Rex somewhere. Where is he? Oh, here he is. He's hiding down here by the toilets. Big T-Rex just there. They got a little dinosaur dig area for the kids here too. That way you've got like all the fossils and dinosaur bones, and you can kind of brush them off with a B&Q paintbrush. Oh, wow. Fantastic. What you found down there?
A big bone. Head.
A large bone here in Somerset. I can hear some music down here. Maybe that's the circus, because there's one on at 1 and there's another one on at 2, so it must be a shorter circus, but still it is included in the cost. So yeah, we'll definitely see that at 2 o'clock. We've got like 45 minutes or so until that.
He's moving.
Yeah, there you go. You wanted some movement, Charlotte? There he is. Just down here. I like him up there. He's a funny one on the side. Chaos in Wonderland 4D. Adventurers Wanted with the Wookey Witch. And you have got a 4D cinema just here. Next show is at 1:30. Just there. So yeah, it just runs every so often. We've got 20 minutes to go until that. So yeah, I reckon we may as well see that. Got all the books just outside. We'll have a bit of an explore around here, and yeah, maybe do that, and then the circus at 2 o'clock. Yeah, wherever it is. Like we can't see it on the map or anything.
I don't know where it is.
No, you can hear it there, or
Yeah.
what sounds like a circus, like in the distance. So I guess we'll see. Photo opportunity just there. Bewitched by the world's cave moon at Wookey Hole. World's first cave moon. Ah, there we go. That's what we saw inside. Nice photo opportunity just there. Now this was actually recommended by the tour guide when we were in the cave diving exhibition that they've got just here. So have a little walk through and see this beautiful building. The First ever cave dive. Yeah, some of the old equipment just here. Look at that. Really interesting. Literally like a hose pipe. There we go, you can see some pictures just here as well. Oxygen divers in Wookey Hole in 1946.
Found in 1948, the spectacular chamber became the base for all further exploration, including the record-breaking dives of Martin Farr in 1982 and Rob Parker in 1985.
Ladies and gentlemen, today
Just tells you about some more of the modern dives that they've done here from the 1970s to the 90s.
an Englishman and Bill Stones, an American, are going to make an attempt on the British cave diving record, starting at 200 feet out of cave 25.
And I have actually been diving. I did it at the Bear Grylls Adventure, which is actually going to be closing soon in Birmingham. But yeah, I did do some diving there, which was pretty cool.
The show came back here, but for me, this is where the action begins.
Some Roman remains and then all this equipment.
Everyone understands the term Russian roulette, but in cave diving, when things go out of control, the odds between living and dying can be 50-50, the toss of a coin. One such incident happened back in 1955, when a young diver called Bob Davis decided to push further into this cave than anyone had been before. It was a decision that nearly cost him his life.
On the day in question, Bob Davis swam past two, by now, old-fashioned bottom rollers, waved them goodbye and swam deep into the unknown. With his newfound freedom that scuba gear gave,
It's actually a 45-minute film that they're playing there about all diving history for you all. Look at this, it's like being back in Haunted Hollow at Alton Towers. Big gargoyle statues just here. We've got the mill just in here. I think we've got another like exhibition inside here. Have a little look. Let's go through. Oh, there's a horse in here. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. Lovely. Yeah, this is like the old mill. Oh, this is cool. All old bits of equipment and everything. All this old equipment. Very well set up in here with everything on display. All the pictures on the walls and also the screens with information as well, which is good. Oh, it's not my knee. Let you watch out for the bench. Oh, that's funny. Tells you about all the different machinery. Stuffed chest just over there. That's the big one that we can see. The bridge vats just there. The board plank. The laying stool, Victorian press. And the guillotine just there too. Yeah, all this is really well maintained. So yeah, from original Victorian paper making equipment for making handmade paper. So yeah, that's what all this was for. Really cool. And this tells you all about the caves, how they were formed. Pretty cool. I like showing the cave system all around there. Yeah, it's quite fascinating. 1 million years ago. And the entrance just down here. Blimey. That's a really cool model. Kind of puts it into perspective inside of it all. Bats and spiders. Yeah, the tour guide did say that you can see some bats down there sometimes. Fabulous beasts. Yeah, some different artifacts that have been recovered in there as well. That's quite interesting. And yes, it also said there's been some human remains that have been found down there as well, kind of washed up in the river. And obviously that added to the spooky kind of story behind it all. People would go down there thinking, oh, what are all these remains? But obviously they were being washed like down the river a long time ago. You know, and just kind of kept appearing in there. It's quite interesting. Section about the Romans in Somerset, some more like Roman artifacts all around here. Yeah, very cool. Key dates in Wookey Hole's history. There you go, it tells you all about the history just here of the company. Ah, there we go, I mentioned about two swords. A little mention just here, there you go. 1973, Madame Tussauds buys the mill and caves, building new tunnels and installing new attractions in the mill buildings, including a storeroom for their waxworks and a fairground museum. There you go, that's quite interesting, isn't it? And yeah, obviously today it's independently owned by the Cottle Family Trust. Obviously they're a circus family as well. Yeah, little mention there for the Two Swords group. So there's the theatre, I reckon that's where the circus is going to be. Here Pavilion, just here. This is where you got some of them old vintage arcade machines in here. And the way they've laid out the exhibitions is really cool. Madame Sandra just over here, 50p. Oh, I don't know if we've got any coins to set any of these off. Have we got any or not? I'm not too sure if we have. Got any coins. The Haunted Cave just there. We've got a few different ones. The Laughing Sailor, oh that's a classic. 20p for the Laughing Sailor. He's got his Wookey Hole hat on. We got some coins, have we? Here we go, we might be able to get him in action. Oh, hey, there he is. So obviously anybody that's been to Blackpool Pleasure Beach over the years may have seen the Laughing Man just there, you know, who's used to be out the front of the park. He's by Revolution now. You know, this is like a similar thing, isn't it? From old kind of British history, you know. Quite creepy though, the way he's looking, he's giving you the side eye there, look. The graveyard, that looks quite spooky. And you got American Execution. Just here, look at that. 20p, pretty reasonably priced, some of these. Madame Guillotine. Laugh with Charlie, some of these are quite creepy. Have your palms read just there, and yeah, what a really nice setup. What we got in here? Ah, this is the Fairground Museum then that Two Swords was to set up. Oh, this is lovely in here. All the old like classic seaside signage as well. Look at these. They look like sticks of rock, don't they, at the side? New Penny Falls. Oh, look at that. Anybody that loves old like machines, games machines and that sort of thing, would love it in here. Oh, there's so many. Loads of change machines around as well, which is good. And they've got a small little carousel in here as well. £1 a go. Not too bad. Lovely picture on the wall. Yeah, it's literally like being on a pier, isn't it, with the wall that they put down the side. Yeah, all these old machines. What a really cool selection. Yeah, I don't remember seeing any of this last time that I was here. Talking tree, and some mirrors on, and that's the exit down that way. So obviously we don't want to be down there yet. So we've still got a few more things to see. Yeah, they've actually got some play equipment here as well. You've got a small little play area in there. Oh, that's like one of them shooty ball things, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, it's a bit like the one at Alton Towers, Justin's house. That's it. So yeah, you put the ball in, then you press the button. Here we go. Oh! Pop it in there like that. Then we go. Oh. 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 That was a bit pathetic, wasn't it? Oh dear. They're supposed to come out faster than that, surely. Yeah. There we go. Let's give this one a try. See if this one's any faster. Here we go. Ready? Oh. Oh. Yeah. That was a bit of a fail. I like how you stayed out there so I don't hit you with them.
Exactly.
Oh, this is awesome. For someone that loves models, it's fantastic. So you got the circus set up just around there. Henry Farlow's Circus. Look at this just over here. Animal show just there. Wow. Not a fun fair of the olden days, you know, you've got your classic boats just there. Cakewalk down the bottom. It's like a little ghost train there. Wheel of Death, burlesque just over there too. Palace of Varieties. Oh, that's a very cool model. I like that. Hey, they got a magical mirror maze just here. Have fun, don't run. Ooh. Which way are we going? I'm normally pretty good in these. It's like the ones in the dungeon and stuff. We're going this way? Oh. think we're lost, Charlotte.
Oh, no.
Is it that way? Down here. Ooh. Oh!
Oh.
Oh, it's the wizard just in there. Merlin.
The wizard and me.
You excited for Wicked, aren't
I'm
you?
so excited to go and see Wicked. I can't wait.
It comes out, what, this
22nd,
week?
I'm so excited.
We're going to go and see it. We went to watch Wicked down in London though, didn't we, like a couple of months
I
back?
cannot wait to see the movie.
Yeah, we're excited for that. Oh, there we go, we're out. We've made it. Back outside then now, I've done a little look through the museum. I'm going to go and see the 4D cinema now. Probably won't be able to film in here. But yeah, let's go and see what that's like. Great photo ops. Just in the little pre-show waiting area. Look at this, the whole room is upside down. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like a little pre-show before we go inside. Yeah, filming isn't allowed inside the 4D cinema, but to be honest, you won't really see a lot. So I've got to wear these. So I'll see you after. Oh, to come back outside and it's raining. I tell you what though, that was really funny because obviously started off with a little pre-show in that first room. Filming wasn't allowed from that point. We had like an animatronic bat on the wall and then the bat was doing some talking and telling us about how the witch is over in the cave at the moment, but will be coming back soon. So of course we best move on through. So yeah, there's some lighting effects, some smoke, then a secret passageway opened up into the main part of the 4D cinema. And it was quite funny because I literally feel like I've been to Europa Park in Germany because it was literally the exact same film from Europa Park, which was quite funny. Everybody else obviously was sat in there not realising it, I don't think. And obviously I'm there like, yeah, this is Europa Park. So that was quite funny. It was Ed and Edda. But the good thing was, at Europa Park, they don't actually show that film in English. So that was my first time seeing it in English. So that was quite cool. And yeah, they'll be using it officially and everything because what they actually do now, Mac Media, is license out the characters and the 4D films to various different places. Just the first time I've seen one of them away from Europa Park. So that was quite funny. A little bit of Europa, one of my favourite theme parks in the world, right here in Somerset, England. But yeah, it was quite funny that was. As soon as it started up and I saw like Eurosat and everything on there, I was like, I recognise that. But no, it was good. I enjoyed it. Obviously, you know, the story is that you're having this magic spell and the bat's creating it, and then you're going into the 4D cinema and that's creating the magic. So obviously, I think it would have been nice to have had a custom film about Wookey Hole, but also it was quite fun seeing Europa Park. I reckon they change it every so often. Oh, weather's a bit miserable now. Hopefully it clears up tonight for the carnival. Fingers crossed, because obviously it's all outside on the streets of Glastonbury. We're going to make our way now to the circus. And yeah, we did find the entrance to it earlier on, located in this building. So yeah, it's on twice a day at the moment. It's on at 2 o'clock now. So yeah, we're going to watch that. It's lovely and warm in here. There's a huge play area in here, look at that. It goes through into another section. And the theatre's just here on the right hand side. Or the circus. Again, I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to film any of this or not, but if you can, as always, I'll get some footage. Let's go and have a look. From Europa Park to Disney, you've got a bit of the Haunted Mansion playing in here. Looks like it might still be a Halloween show, this one. So there we go, our last Halloween event of the year in mid-November. Yeah, this is home to the circus. Quite a nice little theatre that they've got in here.
The last souls of the river acts return. Their legend comes to life once more as they emerge from the depths to reveal their untold tale. Prepare for daring feats and the impossible wonders aboard the ghost.
I didn't realise was that Wookey Hole have actually got a circus school here, and everyone that you saw there is training at the circus school. I think that was brilliant. Like, what a really nice production.
Oh, they did such an amazing job. Like, they were really talented kids. They did an amazing job.
Yeah, variety of different acts there as well, and obviously they're all learning different things
Really
and
nice, like
seeing what they're good at, seeing things that they need to improve on. Like, I thought that was amazing. Like, they were doing stuff in there what we could never do, you know. Like, I can juggle, that's about it. And fun fact for you, I don't even know if Charlotte knows this, I used to have one of them one-wheel bikes when I was a kid.
I would not be able to go on one of those. I have not got the balance for that.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't very good at it. I fell off straight away, but no, they were all amazing
Really
in there.
good.
No, I didn't realise that, you know, that's what it was here. You know, it's actually a circus school. They train throughout the week
Really
and then put
nice.
on the shows at the weekends and holidays. I thought that was fantastic, and you know, it's wonderful that somewhere like this is like inspiring kids to get into like the circus world. And we go and watch a lot of circuses and live performances. And the people that we've seen there in years to come, maybe in other circuses out there, you know, like really
they
cool.
was just
Yeah.
so talented. Like, they was doing such a good job. So keep up the good work.
Yeah, definitely. It was quite a nice little setup in there. Obviously, it wasn't built as like a circus ring. You know, it was like an old building what's being converted. They put all the seating in there, the lighting and stuff, and had a bit of a Halloween pirate-y theme. But no, I thought that was really good. I've never seen anything quite like that before. It's kind of like, you know, how they're all training and all these different things and put it together in a nice show. But no, I enjoyed it. The weather has took a bit of a turn for the worse, unfortunately. They've got some nice old signage just out here, though.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's not nice now. Hopefully it clears up a bit for tonight. Yeah, what a great display of signage all around here. Nursery and prep school just in here as well. Oh, yeah, it's really interesting. What a fascinating place. I was intending on having a game of golf, but yeah, I don't think we will now with the weather taking a turn like that. Let's have a little look though. Yeah, I believe the golf is included in your admissions. Yeah, literally you just show your little sticker over there and you can play on the Pirate Island Adventure Golf. Quite fitting really, we've just seen the Pirate Show. And then obviously you've got the Pirate Golf. But yeah, I think we'll give that a miss with the weather not being the best today, unfortunately. I mean, you have got that set up all around here and obviously it is included as well. And before we head back to the car, I just thought we'd have a little look inside the Wookey Hole gift shop just here. It's got their own ale. You can get just over there as well. There you go. It's nice. I wonder if that's some of the cheese that we saw inside. But yeah, we did walk past it. I didn't get any footage of it. But yeah, you've got literally that area inside, which has got all the cheese. Which is brew. Made here in Somerset. A lovely building. Buy little witch statues. Obviously, like Glastonbury, it's only, you know, not too far away, like 15-20 minutes away. That's quite spiritual, isn't it? With all the shops and stuff that they've got there, like witchcraft and all that kind of stuff. $8.99 for a mug with the logo on. Not too bad. Yeah, it reminds me of a lot of the shops and things that there are in Glastonbury.
That's what we was on about in the car journey.
Oh yeah, literally, we were talking about cola bottles and our favourite ones. Yeah, do you want some? Or
No.
some if you want. Yeah, look at them. Rhubarb and custard lollies. You know, a nice little witch model that you can have there as well. Doll. Paddington's over here as well. Oh, and that just leads back through to where the circus was in there. But I thought that was really nice just watching that and just thinking, you know, how talented they all are and they're going to go far, you know, working in different circuses. We love a good circus. Yeah, I didn't realise that. I thought that was really nice. Which is welcome. Put that outside your front door. Oh, we've got some dream catchers just here as well. In the gift shop, yeah, I think we'll
And Max.
I think we'll
There he is,
get back
Max.
to the car.
Max's jelly bones.
Yeah, we'll wrap up the vlog in the car, I think, because the weather is absolutely horrible now. Let's hope it gets better for tonight. Jelly Belly, you know what? We've been the Jelly Belly factory. Oh, and just making our way then back to the car. And yeah, definitely a witch's hat that you mentioned over there. Now we
I
know.
was right.
That's why it's got the little bit on top.
Spooky hat.
Yeah, the hotel looks quite nice, and like I say, you know, it's one of them that you've got a lot of other attractions and sites and things in the area, so they thought let's build a hotel, and of course they've got some lodges as well, so yeah, it's nice. As much as actual Wookey Hole itself is only a place to visit for a few hours, you could have this as your base and travel to different areas. Yeah, it looks quite nice. Back in the car then, after our visits here to Wookey Hole in Somerset. Yeah, we've been here about 3.5 hours. Really nice family attraction. Quite a lot to see and do. Obviously, would have been here even longer if the weather was decent. Would have done the golf, wouldn't we, as well?
Oh no, we literally had to run to the car because it was absolutely chucking it down. We'd have got soaked, but we would have definitely done the golf. But it's something to come back for in the future.
Yeah, we had a good time. I really enjoyed it. It was nice kind of seeing it all again. And to be honest, I couldn't really remember much about it at all. Charlotte's first visit as well.
Yeah,
So
I really enjoyed it. The circus was definitely my highlight. I really enjoyed that.
yeah, it was good. Like, what I really liked about the circus was just like the meaning behind it, all the
really
circus
nice.
school and all the talented performers that they're going to become. Like, I think that's incredible. I really enjoyed that, and they're all doing a great job. Like, amazing. Like, hard work pays off, and that was
Definitely.
fantastic. For me, of course, seeing the caves was amazing. I do love exploring caves and seeing it all. I thought the tour guide was fantastic.
She was really good.
Sometimes you go to some of these attractions where it's a tour guide and you can't really hear them, or it's not very loads of information. But I thought she was fantastic, really good. Obviously, they've got a few different tour guides as well. But yeah, she was great. Like, she didn't have a microphone or anything. She was speaking really loud and it just echoed through the caves, didn't it?
It was really nice because she kept telling people to like come forward so
Yeah.
they could definitely hear, but she had the perfect voice for that. She was excellent.
It was really good. I enjoyed that, and the caves are fantastic. I've forgotten just how big they were. Just walking down there and seeing them all. There's a lot of different caves around. Like I said, I'd like to go to Cheddar Gorge at some point. I've never done that, so we'll have to do that. But in terms of the UK, like, we've only done like Matlock. We've done the caves in Matlock Bath there at the Heights of Abraham before, and obviously we did like the Marble Cave out at Silver Dollar City in the USA last year over on Theme Park Worldwide. So it was nice to come and discover more caves, and yeah, I'd like to do some more stuff like that moving forwards. But overall, nice fun attraction. Felt like I went to Europa Park with the 4D cinema as well. That was good fun, a nice little surprise just there. But yeah, it's quite a lot to see and do. I think the price they charge is just about right for what they've got, because you've got to think you are having like a 1 hour guided tour of the caves, which is definitely worth the cost. And then the other things like the dinosaurs and the walkthroughs just add to it. But hopefully, Charlotte, this weather clears up a bit for tonight.
It's absolutely chucking it down, but we have got our chairs, but it's not great sitting out in the rain.
No, so we've got our chairs. Last year we didn't have any seats. We stood for the whole thing and waiting before. Starts at 6:45. We're going to Glastonbury for the Guy Fawkes Carnival.
So good.
Amazing. Like, it happens in quite a few different areas. Bridgewater, Weston-super-Mare, a few other locations around here in Somerset. But we're going to Glastonbury tonight. Really excited for it. We went last year and loved it, so we thought we've got to come and see it again this year. But we'll see you in the next video. As always, thank you very much for watching, and have your own adventures. Goodbye.